welcome everybody to Church Insider. We're very excited. This is our first episode, and a lot has happened really since the beginning of Gold War I, and that's where we're going to start. So this is going to be kind of a recap, an overview episode. Gold War I, a very big war compared to Gold War II, and was just not really structured. Kind of just happened. We didn't plan Gold War I. It just happened. It was very interesting at the beginning, and got more intense as it went on. At the beginning, honestly, there was no clue. What do you think about that? There was no clues.
So it was pretty much just hiding and looking. Like, it could be anywhere, so it wasn't super fun, because all you had to do was just look everywhere. But with the clues, it was more fun, because you had to figure out the ciphers and stuff like that. So that was better.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
I think, at the beginning it was more of like a
hide and seek.
Right. A glorified hide and seek. And then it became, skill became involved. And there was no rules, like I said, so there was no rules that we had to make clues. Me and Israel were part of the team, and we decided, you know what, it's going to be very hard for them to find the gold where we put it, so we're going to make clues, and we call it the Alpha Files. A lot of you guys already know what that is, but I'm just going to quickly recap that. It's just basically a huge series of clues, very complex, with ciphers and a bunch of different stuff in there. And we did put those into action, but it was towards the end of the war.
Right. And the war was really long.
Yes.
The second Gold War was only like 3 weeks. It was like starting and then done. But the first Cold War was really fun. It was fun. So that's why we wanted to start up with the second one. The second one wasn't as fun.
No.
So.
Not much happened there. It started, and then Israel needed to focus on other stuff, so he just kind of dropped down. He was team leader of the other team, so it just kind of ended before it could really get started, I think, really is what happened. So Gold War I and Gold War II happened. And that was very fun. And Gold War II was so short that it looks like it could possibly be starting up again, which we'll get to that at the end of this video. But right now, let's go to the next thing that happened, and that was elections. We decided we need a president, vice president, and officers to help run our society of all of us people. So I won president. I was the only one who ran, so, kind of had to win.
No one could step up to beat him. So.
But Israel won vice, and Abri won officer, and, we might have another officer if we need one. Right now, she's the only officer, though. Then we went on to spontaneous. So we basically, one day, me and Israel came over, and we were just talking, and I brought up that I had an idea for a game, and it was just this. It was a hexagonal card that, it was just kind of like a battling card game, and it just took off, honestly. 70 variety of cards, tons of levels, common, rare, epic, legendary, hybrid, ultra hybrid, infinite, all these different things.
And everyone wanted to play it.
Yeah.
They were so excited. I mean, it was going to be released 2 weeks earlier, and then everyone was disappointed because we couldn't quite get it released that week. We were camping the next week. They were on their toes.
Yeah.
They never kind of knew when it was going to be. But the Sunday it got released, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Even a person from South Carolina was FaceTiming doing it, and that was really fun.
Yeah. Yes, very fun. Shout out to Dane for doing that with us. That was fun. We're going to have some more battles coming up. That happened, and it's still happening, current.
We took a little pause of that.
Yep.
And we actually, like we said earlier, we're kind of starting up with Gold War II again. A lot of suing is happening.
Yes. So, just before we get to that, Level Tech happened. Just a company that is creating stuff. We're not going to go into detail with that, but a bunch of people were involved in that. And then, of course, we hit on our main subject today, possibly going into Gold War II.
Well, yeah. Last week there was suing. I was the judge actually, and Caden was suing Israel for really stealing the gold, and it was kind of funny because he had proof the whole time, hard evidence because he saw him steal it on his video cameras. He had hard proof that he stole it, but he didn't share that at the beginning because he wanted to see what Israel would do. He wanted to see how much he would lie, and it was actually quite a lot of lying
It was pretty
happening.
funny. I really should have recorded it and took a video just to see how
Yeah.
much he really lied there. Lied a ton. And I knew the whole time because I caught it on my Wi-Fi cameras that I have. And at first, when I sued him, I didn't know. I didn't have any evidence. I just, I kind of implied that he did it. Kind of made sense, I don't know. I just kind of felt like it was him. Because he was there. He was one of the only people that was there early. And it was stolen. Pretty sure it was stolen that Sunday, which now we know it was. But yeah, he lied a lot. Once I found the evidence, I was like, yes, I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna lose. But yeah, it was fun. And Micah sided with Israel. Now he said it was just because Israel needed a lawyer. Not necessarily sure if that's true because he was fighting alongside with him and really seemed to strongly trust Israel.
Yeah.
And Elijah fought on my side, and he strongly fought with me. So I don't know if teams are starting to form again, and they're
Yeah.
similar teams to what Gold War II ended.
Right. They were like this
Yes.
similar. Well, they're like, yeah, actually.
Yeah, they're very similar.
They're pretty much, they're exactly the same.
And
teams.
so it's
So
interesting.
it's not like starting a new Gold War III because they're the same thing. Same
And
teams.
the main reason is because of the Gold War contract. So I made a Gold War contract that stated that Gold War I and II had come to an end. But the reason that does not come into effect is because not enough people signed it. So it was not officially signed, and which means Gold War II never officially ended. And that's why, things coming up, nobody's declared war on each other yet, but it's kind of getting there.
Yeah. It's getting
so-
interesting.
And I would not classify this as World War III. Definitely not. I would consider it World War II
Continuing, right.
because World War II was short, and it never officially ended. So, and teams are very similar. So, just all these different things, and you never know what's going to happen. That's why we're going to keep you updated. What's going to happen? Why did Israel take it?
Yeah, that's the question,
He
really.
knew that I had a security camera there, and he most likely forgot, but why did he need it? I don't know. Does he have a greater plan? I would say no. I don't know.
think so because, he didn't, at the trial, like at the suing, whatever, he didn't seem like he had a bigger plan because he was all mad when, and why would he want the money taken away from him? Why would he want his job that he just got that actually pays quite a lot,
Yeah.
the designer, right? Why would he want that to be taken away from him?
Yeah, so let's backtrack for
So-
1 second here. Israel, just before we found out that he stole it, he got a job with Level Tech. Of course, at the trial, his charges were that he could not work at Level Tech.
Yeah, Level Tech is a big business.
Yes.
It's really big. That's the only business. He started to start a new one earlier, so you never know if that could play a part
Yeah.
in it.
Who knows
But,
really what's
yeah.
going through his head? We don't. We try to break it down, see the different options of what he could have been thinking. Honestly, here, I don't know. I really do not know what he was thinking when he stole it. Caught it right on camera. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's hard
It's
to
tough to
tell.
know what's going through his mind, and what's going through his mind after the trial and after he lost. He gave the gold back, so the gold's in good possession. Let's just keep it at that. I don't know if it's technically rightful possession or not. If it's a
Yeah.
gold war, I don't know. It's a lot to process, and you really overall have to make your own decision. Of why it happened, what happened, all that stuff, because
Right.
in the end, you have to. We can't make that decision for you. I don't know. I mean, that's pretty much all I think we have.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I see. But there's gonna be more. There is. It's like, it's speeding up again.
Yeah.
Because Gold War One, if we were to have started this on Gold War One, every week there would be something new. Because it was so chaotic. And then at the end, it just got like really bad.
Yeah.
And we're just like, this is not working.
Yeah.
Because grown-ups starting to get in it, and it was just
Crazy
like,
stuff.
It was,
And that's why we started World War II in hopes of a fair war with rules. But
and it has been.
it was
It's been
definitely
good.
fair, but it just stopped quickly. But, you know, that's just because Israel needed to focus on other stuff. Now, maybe he doesn't need to because, you know, stealing the gold's a bold move.
Yeah, right.
And one other thing I forgot to mention, my book, read my book. That goes into way more detail, a lot more detail about Gold War 1 and 2. And possibly another book coming out if we go into a Gold War II, because it'll be Gold War II continued. So you never know. There might be something there, just not even a book, just a couple extra pages onto Gold Wars.
Yeah.
It's the Secrets of the Gold Wars, that's what it's called. It's got a lot of valued information in there. Tactics.
Good. And it's pretty long,
Yeah.
actually. It's, how many pages?
42 pages.
It's 42 pages.
Of solid
front and back.
information, yeah, front and back.
Front and back.
So, if you get a chance, read that. Yeah, I mean, that's it. I mean, we're going to keep you posted on everything that happens and our point of view on everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it
Yeah.
for this week. Never know what's going to happen next week.
Yeah. We kind of like couldn't do anything. Was it yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday because we did fairgrounds at church.
Yes.
So
It was lovely.
it was literally like we're just having fun today.
Yeah.
We're not actually continuing this because we can't. The gold's at church,
All that stuff.
and yeah. So
And so we'll see
That's
what
really-
chaos brings next week, or even during the
yeah,
middle of the
even
week.
at youth,
Yes,
because youth is
which is tonight. So
So sometimes things happen.
Israel's there.
Right.
You never know what's going to happen between me and Israel. Tension is built, and sometimes Mike and Elijah are there. They have tension. They're brothers. Who knows what's going on during the week
Right,
there?
Yeah.
So, you know, you never know what's going to happen. That's why we'll keep you posted. We usually do a video now. We're thinking about once a week, but if there's something important, we're going to do it more than once a week. Update you as much as possible.
Usually, probably after church.
Yep.
There will be some special episodes on church.
Yes, at
in,
church.
Yep, and
Recording.
at church. Interviewing other people, special guests that we will have. But for now, we are the normals, and sometimes there might be an extra person that will be fun.
So, yeah. So, we're looking forward to Church Insider and where it's going to take us. But for now, that's all we got, I
Yeah.
think. So, thank you for listening.